Microtransactions, have they gone too far, or is this just a new harsh reality, right? Because this is the billion-dollar question. And I would have thought by now the market would have spoken and said, you know what, stop it.
Do you remember what the first DLC was?
Ooh, paid DLC?
Paid microtransaction.
I mean,
I forget what game it is, but I know what it is.
I mean, first ever recorded or like first for us?
Not on the phone, but on the console.
So I
phones
remember,
obviously are all microtransactions.
So I remember Halo 2 having to go buy a map pack at GameStop for like $20.
Would you consider that a microtransaction or a DLC?
That's a DLC. That is definitely a DLC, and I think Fortnite takes it to a whole nother level.
So the first one that came out, I forgot what game it is. I'm pretty sure. Gosh, I might be wrong. It might have been the one was Geralt Rivia. Henry Cavill played him. The Witcher.
The Witcher, yeah.
Witcher, where you can buy another horse in a different horse color. I think that was the first DLC or first micro. Mm-hmm. But I don't think it's going to go anywhere, Alex. I think everyone buys skins. I mean, you saw my locker.
Interesting thing. So the psychology of it was interesting, right? Because I could care less about DLC. I could care less about microtransactions. I don't fall victim to it for good reason.
You know what it is, though, right? It's FOMO.
No, well, kind of, not really. I mean,
well, it was in Fortnite. It was because they were limited editions. They will never come back. You can never get the original Deadpool skin or any of those ever. Now that you started playing in 2025. Those are literally locked in time forever. And if they try to bring them back, they will get sued. Because they tried.
They tried.
They did. They wanted to sell it.
Yeah, no. So for me, like, I'm just gonna give you my raw thought of what happened when I went here. So let me go to Fortnite.com, right? And so I grew up with the Power Rangers. I think the Power Rangers was one of the most.
Which one are you gonna get? What skin?
Well, so it's not the skin, right? So when I went in here, and this is what I'm also trying to figure out, what's a V-Buck, right? But the bundle comes with all this, and I'm like, this is good marketing.
Yeah.
Right? You get a ton of stuff, although I still think you're missing a couple of Rangers, right? White and red, or white and green.
White and green and Battle Pass. You got to spend $8 for the Battle Pass for that one.
Okay. So yeah, but this to me was enticing. Like I never would have fallen victim to a microtransaction, except when I saw this.
You like deals.
I do, but the moment I saw this, I'm like, I gotta have this. Like that was my original thought here, and like that is dangerous.
Yeah. So I used to do that. So for the Ninja Turtles, when they came out, I bought the whole bundle. But then I realized when I play with Tony and Junior, we can only, because we're going to all pick different turtles, we can only pick one turtle each. So now what I do is what Ranger color are you guys? And I will buy the single skin because it's cheaper than 3,600.
How much is 3,600 V-Bucks? Because I noticed that when you buy that monthly pass, you get 1,000.
Yeah, so it's 1,000 for $10, and I think it's got to be near 30-ish. I think $20 is 2,400.
Okay,
I think I might be wrong. So they're basically saying you want all this. It's super cheap right now because that's the price if you buy it individually.
Right. Yeah, if you add them all up, right?
Yeah. So like I bought one Ranger skin and it took 1,200 V-Bucks.
Right.
Well,
yeah.
Really, I'm already 1/3 of the way of getting the whole pack, so I might as well. That's how it works, right?
I mean, from an economic perspective, yeah. But again, this is like, I just never in my life had looked at, like, this is just beautiful, right? Because the fact that I can see them in detail here on my computer, without being in the console, right? Being in my native space, this is smart. Like, Epic Games is doing this, but I think what's separated, here's where I think I'm okay with it. This is perpetual, right? So you basically, once you buy it, you have it with you forever.
Forever. It'll always be in your gaming locker. That's why I love Fortnite.
But that's not the norm, right?
Nope. Call of Duty, every year a new Call of Duty comes out, you lose your locker from last year. You won't have Nicki Minaj. She's in Call of Duty.
What do you think that is? Like, what do you think the psychology is behind these companies? Why?
I think Fortnite is coming up with the problem where they are running out of ideas for original content because some of the skins in the Battle Pass are remixed from like 2018, 2019. They can't sell you the skin that I have, but they'll change it up. It'll be the same person, different clothes. You know what I mean? So they'll remix it. So the originality is going to start getting pushed now that it's 7 years in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're doing it. They're doing a great job. But now they're going more into Power Rangers, Halo, other things, so they don't have to think about how do I remix two skins, because that's what they did last year. They put 2 old Battle Pass skins that you cannot get anymore because they're exclusive, and they bashed them together and made a whole new skin. And it's like, oh, that's cool. It's like a remix version. But
Yeah, no, that's cool. But again, there's microtransactions though. Like,
Alex, there's something worse than microtransactions. Have you heard of gacha games?
Like, is that the freemium games?
Yeah, basically it's freemium, but here it is. It's the idea is there's a champion, a character that you want that's very, very strong. You have to pull for her or him. So like it's Mario Kart does this on the phone. So if you want Mario and like he has different stats and he's got a Hawaiian shirt on and he's like maybe faster in some courses or another, or gives you more points, whatever. There's a list of characters out in this like gamble in this lottery, and you are going to pay $1 a ticket, and you see if you get them. There's a chance. So that's like a gacha game. So you got to keep paying. I mean, you can get it the first try, or it's like 100 try later. But then there's some games, Alex, that take that concept and then say, all right, you got the character, but if you get multiples of a character, it can stack up and give them more power in the game. So now you need 7. So
that's crazy. Yeah, it's just but the fact that people pay those, the part that blows my mind, because this whole concept of like, have microtransactions gone too far, or are we just getting started? I think we're just getting started because the consumer talks, right? The consumer is clearly buying it.
Well, did you hear Fortnite's new microtransaction coming out this season?
No,
it's not out yet, so you haven't seen it. Last season was the shoes. Now you can customize the shoes. This new season is pets. Pets that you and your teammates can see, but other players cannot see, so it won't ruin the game. So like if I have like a little turtle following me around, you can see the turtle, and the turtle can like help us and stuff. I don't know. It's weird, but they're doing something with pets this season.
But this is all in lieu of not paying an annual $60, $70 a year.
Yeah, but they're easily, if I buy Power Rangers in August for $10, and then they have like 6 more skins I want, they already made their money. And the battle passes, so they get more than $60 a month or a year for me. It's like I'm buying over and over again.
Right. No, I get that part, right? So again, this is why I think these microtransactions are definitely here to stay. I think we're just getting started.
Yeah.
Right, because I guarantee you that every publisher out there is looking at Epic Games, specifically at Fortnite, and going, how do we reproduce this? Like, how do we do this? Correct.
And they always fail. They can't do it. Only Roblox can do it. I mean, your son probably knows. There's a lot of microtransactions.
It's only a mathematical problem, though, Danny. They will get it.
But they haven't yet. But the problem is they could get it, and they have gotten some success, but there's no staying power like Fortnite. There is some games like Apex Legends that some people are still playing, and it was huge. It was like Battle Royale right next to each other, Fortnite and Apex, pick which one. But now it's like Fortnite just keeps winning. It just keeps going. The other ones
what secrets, like, what is the secret of Fortnite that the other ones just can't get?
Why did Junior and Tony come back to play this season? They haven't played with me for a whole year.
Nostalgia Valley.
Green Ranger. The Green Ranger's in the Battle Pass. You said also there's no white or Green Ranger, and I told you it's in the Battle Pass. If you want to get it, Alex, one, you had to put $10 or $9. And then you get the Battle Pass. And second, now you have until the end of the season to hit level 100. How do you do that? You play the game.
What happens if you don't hit level 100?
The Battle Pass ends. You didn't get it. You see? You didn't get it. I have so many Battle Passes I never finished that I don't have those skins.
But that's just throwing money in the trash.
And then you got to play it. Exactly. That's why Tony is playing every night now, ever since he bought the Battle Pass for the Green Ranger, because he knows that once Battlefield 6 comes out, he himself will stop playing Fortnite, but he wants to get the skins, or else he wasted money.
How often are these Battle Passes coming out?
Every 3 months.
Okay, so
And they
3.
usually scale it so the experience points you need usually takes around 2 or 3 months to get it, unless you're playing every day.
These
So
people
they're
are definitely
smart. They're
they're
smart.
so smart.
Yeah, and then also in the battle pass, you get free V-Bucks. Well, not free. You paid for it, but they'll give you a reimbursement. So at the end of it, you'll get like 500, 600 V-Bucks plus 1,000 if you have to crew. So you can buy next season's V-Bucks off the first $9 you spent. You don't need to spend any more money. So it's like, it's kind of cool.
To the individual that wants to give money.
Right, to the individual wants all the skins.
But I wonder, so in my mind, here's where my head's at right now. From a mathematical perspective, what's better to continuously invest in Fortnite and build your repertoire there and build your life there, or
still not there,
rent games through like Game Pass? Because like I think that the whole Game Pass experience is not any better either.
I think Fortnite has proven itself to me to update itself not only game wise, but they added new games. You played the Guitar Hero game, you played the racing game. Those were not in Fortnite. Those are brand new, and they're freaking awesome. Like they work. And if you're into it, that's your game. And everything you do in Fortnite upgrades the battle pass. You do not have to play battle royale. So if you really like the Guitar Hero mode and you want Green Ranger, you can strictly play the Guitar Hero mode and you will get Green Ranger eventually. Is that cool?
Do you think they'll ever change the name so it's not a battle pass? Because that implies that you're playing the battle royale.
I don't know. It's kind of like even Pokemon Unite has a battle pass, and it's like, everything. It's just a term for that system of like levels and experience points. Every game uses battle pass as like I'm sure Halo has a battle pass, and I'm sure Battlefield 6 hopefully will have no battle pass. People are talking that like you should be able to unlock this game, but we'll see. EA has been known to throw microtransactions at every game, and they ruined like Star Wars Battlefront. So we'll see what they do to Battlefield 6 when it comes.
What do you think GTA 6 will come out with? Because I don't know if you saw. I guess we should probably end with this instead of Battle Pass or Battlefield 6 hacks. But so GTA 6 is a main publisher, not Rockstar, but Take-Two. Like the CEO came out saying, like, well, we're gonna price it competitively, which is $70. But but it's cost them way more to make. So they're clearly gonna look at how to make the money on the back end.
So GTA 5 online has microtransactions. You can put $100 in, and people have put more to get in-game money, kind of like V-Bucks in GTA Online, to buy cars, to buy clothes, to buy an apartment. But the thing is, that's also like another Fortnite where they continuously keep creating new stuff, but price more.
But is it out of the possibility for GTA to lock the island up and say you don't get these bridges unlocked unless you pay?
No, I think they'll have all DLC out. I think they'll have like everything you can play out. I think it's going to be straight, like almost like Fortnite, where it's like
unless the game's not finished, right?
That's true, but this game's been gone for what 10 years now. If it's not finished,
it would be advantageous where like, hey, every new island's like only $10.
That'd be worth it. I think I would pay $10. What, it takes 2 years to make a new island, or 1 year, but it would keep the game going fresh for another year.
Let me ask you a different question. Is there a limit to how much you would pay for something from a microtransactions perspective?
The most I paid for something when it comes to microtransactions, when I had like incoming money and I wasn't married and stuff, it's probably like $50 to $80. I would buy, like, even when Splitgate 2 came out like 2 months ago, I got the big version of it that came with a cool skin. And Tony's like, why'd you do that? I'm like, he's like, you're not gonna play this game more than a week. And I'm like, well, you never know, we might. And I'm the only one with the cool skin.
So I got Civ 6 on the Epic Game Store that they gave it away a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I got like the definitive edition or whatever that had everything already added. And I'm like, I am so behind on my backlog of games that I'd rather just wait for the definitive editions that have
everything all in one.
Because I understand if this is your daily life and you're doing this on a daily, like, yeah, 100%. But like for me, I bought 5 games in one shot. I'm like, I don't have time to play all 5 games.
I'm telling you, you just gotta play Fortnite. It has everything you need. Do you like racing? It's right there.
So we'll close it off with this though, because there's a saving grace on microtransactions, especially if you're invested in the world of Fortnite, right? You no longer have to buy $5, $6, $7, $70 games.
Nope.
So in the long run, you're saving money with Fortnite.
Yeah, I've only ever played Fortnite. Marvel Rivals is free. And the game I might buy this year is Battlefield 6. So it's like, I'm not going to buy Call of Duty. It's like, But yeah, in the long run, I think as long as we're stuck in their ecosystem. Like people that are playing Roblox are stuck in Roblox ecosystem. Try to get your son to play any other game. It's kind of like me not playing Fortnite. It's like, good luck. It's like you got to really convince them, or something bad has to happen in Roblox, like servers are down or something.
Right. Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know. From that perspective, I would not mind, but at the same time, like I wouldn't mind if the game was completely free as well, though, and get enough. Because in my world, right, you provide value. And I would be way, way more open to giving Fortnite money if I realize the value.
The value is the Green Ranger will not release for like another 8 months.
That is not value for me. Like the game needs to be so extraordinary from a free perspective that I'm willing to pay.
You do not think Fortnite is. You literally played every game me and Tony can play for free. You paid nothing. Is that not extraordinary? I'm just telling you, you can look cool if you want to do it.
I think the fact that you don't have to play with Xbox Live was the extraordinary part.
Yeah, isn't that sick?
That was like, how are we doing this? Because Xbox Live,
you don't have to pay for Fortnite. You can play everything me and Tony play. You just don't look cool. And me and Tony know. We look at you and we go, ew, it's a new
right. I was a movie for most of the time.
Yeah, and you kept turning into a woman skin randomly. Like, where's Alex?
Well, folks, if you enjoyed this conversation, let us know by subscribing to the channel. And if you ever have something to add to it, right? What do you think about these microtransactions? Do you think that they've gone too far? Do you fall victim to them and give them their money, give them your money? Let us know down in the comment section. And let me know if you're on Team Danny or Team Alex. I'm still like,
Alex is not going to have Green Ranger, and we're all going to look really cool. He's going to play with me, Junior, and Tony. I'm going to be the Black Ranger. Tony's blue. I think Junior called green already if you want white. But even though they're the same person.
But I'm okay with that, though, because my life...
We're going to look really cool, and then here's this random guy next to us that's not in uniform.
But I'm okay because my life is out here in the world of Jura. And if my life, like, if we were at Ready Player One already with Fortnite, then I'd be like, yeah, I want to have all the cool skins because there's tangibleness to it. I don't think we're there yet. There's pseudo tangibleness right now.
Yeah, unless they make a VR headset. Fortnite goes, all right, VR, Oculus Rift. Okay, haptic suit now and treadmill.
Yeah.
Now we're in Fortnite.
Then take my money.
Then I go, too late. Battle Pass is gone already, Alex. You didn't get the Green Ranger.
No. There's got to be a backdoor where you throw Epic Games enough money and they're like, you can unlock everything.
I wish. Tell them, please. There's some skins that I miss. The Deadpool.
You think they'll ever do that for like $1,000? Get everything.
I have a skin I didn't unlock all the unlock. So a skin can have edit modes. I have one from a Battle Pass that I didn't finish. So I have the basic, and I don't have the upgraded version of them. I'm like, because I didn't finish the Battle Pass. Dang it. I hate this.
I'll also tell you one of the funny things that came to my mind was oh boy, now I'm losing it here. Where did the train leave? I was on to something here. Oh, Tony Hawk, because I always got to bring back up Tony Hawk. I was 1999, I think is when Tony Hawk came out.
Yeah.
I was 11 years old. 11 years old when Tony Hawk came out. And the first one, whatever, but on the second, I think second or third, you had like a edit your skater. Right? And so that was my first iteration of to like customizable characters that you can, change your skateboard, change your pants, change your shirt.
Yeah.
There was all this customization. And even with Little Big Planet, like you used to be always as like most over the top character. And I was always just the brown bag of sack, like the brown sack bag.
Yeah, you're always pretty boring.
And it's not something that has ever psychologically have gotten to me where I'm like, I need to change the look and feel. I was always just vanilla Tony Hawk. with the same birdhouse skateboard. I never changed my boards. I never changed this. Like the only thing I would ever do is like apply the points so that I can jump higher and balance better, but
So you upgrade your attributes, but not the appearance.
not the look, right? I never did that for any of the games that offer that.
You don't like single player games, then, do you? Where you
I do. I just don't care for the customization, and I think I know why I don't care for the customization is because I'm not very creative. I like Wall's Garden.
Think about it.
The what?
You're not thinking about it in Fortnite. Do you want to be Green Ranger? Yes or no? There's no creativeness.
No, but you're customizing it, right? You have to have that artistic want of I want to look like the Green Ranger. I the whole time that you guys were like bashing me because I was a girl, I was like, I never even saw the character as a girl. Like I didn't. But I wasn't like that was not a detail that I paid attention to at all, or that even like I the whole hour that we played, not once did I bother looking at the character and going, what does this character look like?
So when you saw me and Tony as Deadpool and Wolverine, you were like, dang, they're pretty cool.
No, I was more impressed by your drumming that you were doing the whole time.
Dude, the sandstorm, that's the best thing I've ever. But that was a good 500 V-bucks. Like $5.
That was the only thing that I thought was cool. But the fact that you look like Deadpool or not, I'm like, it didn't matter for me.
The fact that I'm Deadpool in a Fortnite game, Alex, think bigger.
It would have been more cool if it looked like you.
That'd be kind of scary. Rainbow Six Vegas used to do that, where you could take a picture off your camera and it'll put you in the game, but everyone's face is like super stretched over the character. It was unsettling.
Yeah. All right, Danny. Well, I gotta run. I hope you all have some fun with this one. Again, hit that subscribe button. We are at 33. We're growing. We're getting there, but help us get to more subscribers and hit that subscribe button if you're watching and enjoying this. And also let us know what you'd like to see. We're trying to mix it up a little bit. We're talking news, giving you little personal stories. If you're liking these things, let us know down in the comment section so we can continue to evolve the podcast here. But until next time.